Jamie, first and foremost, congratulations. You're here from Stoke Newington Cricket Club. You're clad in Stoke Newington colours, which is good to see. You've won the award for services to coaching and an outstanding contribution to that. How does that make you feel?
Wonderful, a real honour, and very grateful for the nomination and surprised and delighted to get the award. So, yeah, very happy.
Jamie, a big part of this award, and when you read the award criteria, it's given to the man who goes above and beyond and who is the life and soul of their club. As the club's current chair, you coach the youngsters, you coach the women, you coach the first team, amongst an array of other things that you do at the club that's listed in your nomination citation. How on earth do you find the time to give so much to Stoke Newington?
It's not always easy. I do have a full-time job that takes up a lot of my time, but I just love all aspects of cricket. Whether it's being a spectator or coaching, I always make the time. Just really love working with young people and playing sport. So.
It says here you come from a cricket mad family and you go about everything you do at the club with an enormous smile on your face and with a degree of enjoyment to it. Is that key, do you think, to making a successful club and creating the right environment?
I think you have to love what you do, and I think if you do love what you do, it comes across in the way you approach things and the way you coach people. The cricket mad family is mainly my son and myself, but we do love all things cricket and try and get involved as much as possible. He's also coaching now. He's just turned 17. Loves it. So.
The area you work in, Jamie, it's obviously not blessed with a huge amount of grass space, and there's for a long time been a shortage of kind of quality cricket in the area. Yeah. You and all at Stoke Newington have done a huge amount in, well, first and foremost, developing cricket in East London, but I guess most notably is getting cricket back onto Hackney Marshes.
Yes.
Explain how that all came about and how important that's been for the area.
It was a long process. I think Duncan Holden, who you may know, has been very involved in working with the council. We managed to get a pavilion built, which has the new net facilities, which has really helped our situation. We're still struggling with the council-run pitches and having them always sort of ready and perfect. But over the years, they've improved, as I'd like to think our cricket has, and certainly our attendance has. We're a very fast-growing club now, quite a lot of young players, and we have a huge girls and women's section now, which has literally sprung up in the last couple of years. So I think the Marshes is a wonderful place when it's all going strong and you have hundreds of people out on the various pitches. It's a sight to behold. So, onwards and upwards, I think, is our sort of motto.
Good to hear. It's been well spoken of, but the role that cricket plays in harnessing community spirit and things of that nature is enormous. In an area that didn't traditionally have a lot of cricket, how important is the role that Stoke Newington's played, and you specifically in terms of the role that you play as chair, in harnessing that community?
I think it's had a huge impact on the area. We strive to provide coaches for after school clubs. I was doing one at Betty Laywood for a number of years, just trying to get more kids involved and be accessible for everyone, because obviously historically it can be quite elitist, shall we say. So it's great to go out to these schools and have these little outreach programs where we've managed to get new faces and new players involved in the club, and I think that's why we're where we are now, is that we've managed to reach people that wouldn't normally have the opportunity to play. Thrilled with how it's progressing and aiming to keep bringing them in.
What's the key to that success, Jamie? Because you mentioned yourself, you're probably London's fastest growing cricket club. I think I'm right in saying you've got 6 Saturday men's or 6 men's sides, women's sides. You've got 250 or so youngsters in your programs. What's the key to that success?
I think a lot of that is down to good coaching and coaches and young coaches. I think we're trying to involve the youngsters at the club and getting them trained up with either their level ones or even the initial coaching program where they can get involved as support coaches to some of our more experienced coaches. I myself was mentored for many years by Gordon Summerfield, who I think also won an award back a while ago.
Yes, he did.
I saw his name on the honours board. So I think it's very important that we support these young coaches and bring them through, but if we can keep the young ones involved who are still at school, the young kids look up to these guys, and it just sort of perpetuates the process, as it were. So yeah, I think that's the key, is keeping everyone on board and involved and smiling and enjoying
Absolutely.
it.
And Stoke Newington itself, Jamie, what do you see the future for that being?
Well, we've had a couple of rough years as a club in terms of we've been demoted, I think, once, and we didn't do particularly well last season, but there have been quite a few changes, and as we've expanded, we've had to adapt. I think we had a sort of small club mentality for a long time, and now suddenly we have to appreciate that we're a much bigger club, we have more teams, and we have to sort of put in place some systems that sort of allow for that. So there's a long way to go, but I see us hopefully becoming a bigger, stronger side in the years to come, especially with the conveyor belt of youth that we now have. So our ones and twos teams will be, in the year or two, predominantly made up of juniors that have come through the ranks, which I think is the key to any sort of club success.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And as for yourself, Jamie, as a coach that's now been acknowledged and rewarded for his own efforts, what advice would you offer out to any other coaches that are currently in their roles, or indeed to anyone that's looking to get into cricket coaching?
Just love what you do. Bottom line is just enjoy working with people, enjoy seeing them develop, find time to donate yourself to a cause, as it were, believe in people. Yeah, I do. I love it so much, and I think just because I enjoy what I do so much. So I would say that's the key to any coach's success: is love what you do, and be prepared. Don't just rock up and expect to be able to, know what to do with a large group of kids. Have some preparation and a plan, and keep smiling, basically.
Jamie, brilliant. Thanks for your time.
All right, you're very welcome. Thank you.